Hey guys and gals, it's Dr. Marci, and I just had the opportunity to visit another functional medicine clinic where they do a whole body red light therapy procedure for pain, skin tone, weight loss. I forget what the other things are. But basically, red light therapy is good for you. It can help reduce scars, it can help reduce joint pain, it can help improve skin texture, etc. So I went there, visited them to look at this device and see how they're using it and talk to them a little bit. And the gal who is in charge of sales for that particular device and I got into a conversation about my health coaching and how I handle my clients. And it was kind of interesting what she said. She had started with a functional medicine provider, invested $5,000 in testing, and couldn't follow up with the treatment plan. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. It doesn't matter if you can tell somebody, here's what's wrong with you, if they cannot then have the finances to invest in the program with you to get better. Over testing is so common. So this woman has 200 pages in reports of what's wrong with her and can't do anything about it because she doesn't have the money to invest in getting better anymore. How many of you have been in the same situation? How many of you have looked at it and said, it's just too expensive, I can't? And it's too expensive because money gets wasted on testing that isn't needed. In my opinion, until we really get a handle on what's happening in the basic blood work and we get those things cleaned up out of the way, and then, only then, if the person is still having symptoms and we have fully supported the system, do we do further expensive, not covered by insurance testing. But even with that, there's a way around so much of that. Because there are insurance companies that will pay for things like the Nutra-Eval, including Medicare. They will pay for a CSAP ×2, including Medicare. And those tests get used less often than these expensive tests that insurance doesn't cover. I like the information on the Dutch test, but if we can already see that your hormones are out of balance on a basic blood work panel, why do I need the Dutch to tell me exactly how they're out of balance? I know by looking at your blood work what else is happening to create that problem, and by asking you your symptoms, by asking you about your stress on a daily basis, by looking at how many little co-infections are going on in the body, by looking at what your adrenals are doing on the basic blood work. So if I can't clean that stuff up by helping you through a program, then yeah, we might need to run a Dutch test 4 to 6 months down the road, not up front, prohibiting you from actually getting better. If you're tired of people wasting your time and money and telling you this is what's wrong with you, now that we've done $5,000 worth of testing and this is the plan to fix it, and you want somebody who can look at your basic blood work and say, hey, this is what I'm seeing, this is where we can make some improvements, and this is how I can help you for a lot less, DM me Gut Health.